Okay. Hi, welcome back. Um, Hopefully everybody has having a, gr- oh, a great week. And yeah, my name is Revo and I stream 4 days a week on Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And feel free to subscribe. And that's the whole YouTube shebang. Other than that, hopefully you're having a great, beautiful day, night, fantastic evening. Um, I was debating if I wanted to stream tonight, mainly because my body feels so sore um, from working. Mainly because my assumption of work was that I was supposed to be doing, I don't know, I guess walking around Iceland aisles, restocking and whatnot. But that just wasn't the plan. I essentially have to what I'm looking for to push carts. That's literally my entire job. And I wasn't expecting to be like that heavy, like maintenance, not maintenance, like heavy, like fatigue. Because the first 2 hours weren't like easy. After that, it was a whole different story. So yeah, fun stuff. You really won't remember me best of it. And the next is had a breakthrough on the location of the Sari Arc. Please come talk to me on the Tempest ASAP. Something suspicious. This is Sidera Betra's sister, but everyone call me Seed. I know this isn't a following protocol because who am I to contact the Pathfinder through their personal console, right? But I know Betra will tell me I'm overreacting, and I swear I wouldn't do this unless I thought it was something serious. There is just some just stuff going on here that doesn't really add up, and people are getting hurt. It's hard to explain. Can we talk in person? I'm in operations. Thanks. Sid. Era next. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening. Writer, please see me in the Hyperion deck to discuss a sensitive matter. Error. I must be brief, but I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnected. Excellent news. We should talk in person. I'm close than that point for our sanctuary on Kalara. The virus was only a first step. You could be a strong ally in the future. Night. Notification 347 carrier signal interruption resolve. When we talk when we left our old home, we never planned on having to negotiate with an alien civilization for a new one. It's vital we placate the Angara and keep them on our side. They are open an embassy in Aya, and our diplomatic team is already settling in. I'm counting on you to ensure our success. You establish ties with the resistant leader, the Mocha, and Aya's governor. Do all you can learn everything about them and their supporters. The better we understand Aya political structure, the more successful we begin their help colonizing Helios. Director 10. I'm hearing rumors that scavengers found pieces of an ark on a planet called Iladen. Must be nothing, but worth checking out. Something interesting just fell on my lap. Call me when you have a minute. Joe expressed that you wish to meet with Axul. It has been a long time since he and I spoke. He was so changed by the cast. It was difficult to talk to him, but perhaps enough time has passed and together we can reason with him. I arranged a meeting at my laboratory on Aya. Please come at your earliest convenience. Only one person watching. Always nice to see a mom that supports her son's YouTube career. Just kidding. I would honestly would find that hilarious because the majority of the time it's true. But it's not my mom. It's actually me. um, I didn't stop comment. Let me refresh that out. Yeah, it's actually me watching because the PlayStation has a way. So, let me put it like this in a way that makes sense. So you have the overlay like on Twitch and all the kind of stuff that you can manipulate using PC, right? And all you can see is like the chat log and whatnot, and all like some fancy stuff. The PlayStation 4 has an overlay, but it's a full overlay. It's not like, oh, you can just have the chat or you can have like the cam. Well, you can have the cam, but you like the chat is something that I really just want to keep, and I don't want the whole overlay just to be plastered on like the stream. Mainly because like I just want to see like the shot whenever like let's say you coming in, Benevolence coming in, other like people that has like watched the stream such as Trog, Faisei, and so on and so forth. And it's inconvenient, and it's just for the bot, it's just going to look like a little bit off, at least for me, because I don't want the overlay to like overlap with the game. If I'm explaining myself properly. Also, my mom doesn't even know that I stream, so there is also that the point of things. Um, Mainly because I just haven't told anybody about it, except for my younger sibling. That's the only person that knows about it. And a message come from Sid. Says she wants to talk to us. Sounds great. Going to need you for this one, so swing by when you can. So, rape. Yeah. So technically, the only viewer that I have normally is just me, because that's how I see the chat. Um, it may sound sad, honestly. It's more sad than now that I think about it, but it is what it is. How do you set up your stream? So, the PlayStation have like its own like setup for that. I normally just leave as a basic, mainly because I think it's just easier and without having like too much input on my part. Uh, I honestly would have loved to show it, but I can't as much as I want to. Um, what the heck is that?
Hmm. Crumbs on the deck.
You found them too? I think something's eating our stores.
But there's also the thing for the chat. The chat is something that I'm only seeing through the actual live feed. Uh, Mainly because one, it helps me to see what's going on in the chat and like who is like watching the stream. Even though I get notified, but it doesn't show the comment. That's one of the downsides of it. So I gotta use my phone to have like an extra like view of that. And for like the bot, and it kind of also helps with the aspect if the stream shuts down on its own. Like at least I know what's going on because I'm looking at it instead of like, oh, that's the stream is still going. Like nothing bad's happened. Like it has been situations where the stream on YouTube just randomly stops, and while I'm streaming, or on my console, I'm still streaming. Until like maybe like half an hour or 10 minutes later, it's like, oh, guess what? Your stream got cut off, and when I look back at it, it's like there's like a half an hour or like an hour gap of like all the things that I've done, comparing to like something that that I show, which honestly frustrates me the most. One day perhaps I'll stream too. That's why I ask. I mean, honestly, most of the people that are like, "Oh, you should like just stream," like, it's probably like the best thing that they can say, in my opinion. Hello there, old Ben. Hello, Ben. Benevolence. Um, Welcome back. Hopefully you're having a great day or had a great day. Um, but personally, like personally regarding on what sort of content you're making, you're gonna know like what sort of content you wanna make. Welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night. Mainly because gaming is specifically so saturated because you have like gameplay styles. You have compilations of like funny moments, or you have like multiple people working on like one channel. There was a channel that I forgot the name of it, but it was like two different couples playing video games, just making funny videos and of games, and they got traction of that. And there's also like somebody like Soviet Womble who streams a lot, and his whole thing is just making, I want to say, like really detailed like edits, which I really really love. In my opinion, it's such a fun experience watching his content, and it's really rare for him to upload. But you still watch that. It's like he uploads, you gotta go watch it because you know that his stuff is gonna be fun. By the way, my tablet is having issues watching videos in Brave, so I have to watch the stream on my alt account and chat on my tablet. So I might account for half of your viewers. It's fine. Like I don't think YouTube might care. As long as it doesn't have like the same IP address as my account. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Don't trust on my word because I don't know like the legitimacy on the TOS on that. I'm just speculating. Hey Ben, good to see you. You're still kicking weak, man. Yeah. Um. So if you're watching on both accounts, that's totally fine. As long as you find like, I was say as long as you find it entertaining, but I feel like that's a whole different shebang. Um, but yeah, as long as like the whole IP address, I want to say it doesn't really backtrack to me because like they have like a really, I believe Twitch has like this thing that has a bot system that detects bots or something like that, and they're just like permanent ban thing. And if you try, it wasn't YouTube actually. I'm just overthinking of something else. I believe back on the day, and I don't know if it still applies because YouTube changes its rules like whenever they feel like. There was a strict rule that if you watch your content a lot, then you probably get banned or something like that, or at least shadow ban, because you're the only person who's watching. Like you just keep refreshing the tab, and just there's no point on that. Things that you somehow still haven't cracked yet, despite being French on my dad's side. The French are known for giving up. History 101. History 101.
Reminds me of my mom. She never had to stand her ground against the phalanx of Ket, but she put up with me. You dick.
Everything all right?
Oh, yes. PB and I were just having a debate.
Oh, please don't do that. Yes, Reb, I'm gonna share your IP address. Hon. I'm offended and demand more cheese and wine. I feel like that's something out of a movie. I'm trying to think. Is it Shrek, perhaps? Or could it be something different? Time to start a revolution, man. What sort of revolution are we talking about? Like, are we talking about like revolution for food, perhaps? I don't think that's something complex or simple. I could be wrong. Hi, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a great day, beautiful night, fantastic evening.
Better than her avoiding you, right?
I guess. Ryder, do you think I'm uptight? No, never mind. Don't answer that. Let's just talk about something else.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Love the revolution. And just plain on trope humor. There's always the Holy Grail movie to quote from, but that's probably. I don't think I've seen that movie though. When you say the Holy Grail, my brain, who watches a lot of anime, was thinking of Fate, which is something I just never got to watch. Lose them. This is from my workbench yesterday, and I'm really hoping it didn't fall to the deck plugin. Strap. I borrowed it to fix a loose sole on my foot. On my boot. I'm almost done. Liam, can I grab that quick after? Need to patch a strap. Oh, the pilot's seat cushion just need a quick fix too. That will really help our rigged shelf I've got down here. I built another hot patch gun. You guys kind of fight over that one. Oh, it's on Monty Python? It was a comedy by the Monty Python or the... Yeah. No, go away. I should taunt you a second time. I don't think I'd probably pull that off properly. That would be funny if that was the case. Just like randomly, you guys know what? I should probably stop streaming games and just try to make comedy out of it. I don't think I don't think I have a good sense of humor, or at least have a interesting sense of humor. Like, I do find things funny, but like my sense of humor feels like all over the place. I'm playing Assassin's Creed, watching you play Mass Effect. Ooh, which Assassin's Creed? Are you using a PS4? Yes, I am using a PS4. Because I use my smart brain at the time. Decided to buy a PlayStation 4 before the release of a PlayStation 5. I think it was like maybe like 6 months, and a lot of people were making fun of me because of that. Because it's like, why are you buying a PlayStation 4? You should wait for the PlayStation 5 and buy it. I was like, I like the PlayStation 4. Human in a foreign language is rough. It kinda is, honestly. I finished OC Origins on Odyssey, now playing Valhalla. You should probably try, and this is just my personal recommendation because I really, really love the game. Assassin's Creed, I'm forgetting the name of it. It's not Brotherhood. Revelations, Assassin's Creed Revelations is probably one of my favorites. I have to think about it. In terms of social unique, at least most tend to have SI introverts sensing in their bodily functions, so the first humans tend to work best for most. PS5 were a short supply. I saw about it, but building a PC was the best idea ever. Honestly, if I had the money for it, I would buy a PC. Mainly because like I think it has a more functionality. Like you can watch, like, let's say YouTube. You can watch, like, let's say Netflix. Well, you can probably do the same thing on the PlayStation 4. But in terms of like things that you can access, is like you have more chances. You can have access to like in my case, enjoying programs. You have access to browsers, like different browsers, and not just like in-system browser. You have access to different games, not only like AAA title games, but indie games as well, which is something that, as much as I would like to be rude about it, consoles doesn't have that many chances of that. And there's some really good indie games, in my opinion. Like at the time, like Killing Floor 1 was a really fun game. In my opinion, I believe that game started as an indie project based out of a mod for Garry's. What's another one? Evil Nun, The Broken Mask, was a game based out of a mobile game. I really, really love the concept of it. And The Broken Mask is basically a retelling of the mobile game, but I believe it was on Unity, and the graphics looks way better. Like, I love it. And I don't know if the game was fully updated by now, but it has multiple endings, which brings like different type of branching into the game, which is more fun, in my opinion. Yeah, I was worried with my PC not handling games like FIFA, but this machine is buff AF. My specs are like, yeah, like tell me your specs, dude. Like, I'll eventually want to build my own computer. Like, I don't know if I'll be like doing like the similar thing as like other streamers. Like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me just stream this out and still build my own computer type of thing. But I would definitely be willing to craft my own like computer at some point. It would be funny if Evil Nun just had the nun from the movies Blue Brothers. That'd be something. That'd be something. I don't remember when was it. I think the game was supposed to be like early 2000s, if I'm not mistaken. That's when the game was being developed, if not late 2000s. Maybe 2000s. No, not new 2000s. 2010s. I'm thinking way back. So either like early 2010s or late 2010s. One of those two. But it was such a fun game and experience, in my opinion. That I keep legit, like honestly, just subscribe to the YouTube channel of the developers because they keep. Oh, ketos. I don't. My controller again. Mainly because like they just keep updating like new things and they're like releasing like new games. I believe they release I think it's called Witch Cry or Cry Witch, it was a really fun for mobile. Once again, they're like mainly a mobile company, but they focus on like puzzles, horror style games, so they're fun, in my opinion. But yeah, given recent events, this seems like a good time to refresh you on the Andromeda Initiative Mental Awareness Program. This states you mental disorder or real stress, PTSD, anxiety, and depression are not just being tired or making something out of nothing. They are complex conditions that require proper attention and care. Relatable. At some point, your colleagues have likely experienced the same feeling regardless. Those around you are supportive and sympathetic to what you are going through. Treatable. A broken leg takes a special treatment, rest, and adjust workload to properly heal. Mental disorders are not different and can be alleviated with medication, therapy, and support. Come by MedBay if you have questions. RAM is a tier 2 GDDR5. Prox is a 12 gen IT 1200 12700K. GPU is an NVIDIA 38 10 gigabytes DDR5 SSD 1 terabyte. My gaming laptop is less buff than that, but still plays the same games are fun. It just screams a lot when it dies. Dude, I really want to buy like a more powerful laptop, or at least a build my own computer. But for now, like at least hopefully soon. I don't know. I'm trying to estimate maybe I was maybe about 4 months if everything goes well. I'll probably be starting to have a different setup regarding stream, and I'm just saying it as an estimate or loose estimate, rather than like this is going to happen at this point. Be ready for that. That's not going to be a thing. But if it happens, cool. If it doesn't happen, then I will look like a fool. Simple as that. You. Which you are you talking about like benevolence, or are you talking about like me, you? Just double checking on that. Just double checking. Gosen be to clean or the grass. Say Gosen. See also Gosen your there against being stubborn, lead clinging to a rock. Comments. See the resistance mean stubborn, pig-headed people. PV. There will be Gosabara, and yes, you can build a good PC for under 1K. Seeing them go for 500, mine cost 2,100. Yeah, like when I was working at the airport, I had the idea of asking one of my friends' cousin to help me build a PC so I can stream better. but that kind of went under mainly because I left the place because I was getting tired. Like I was mentally exhausted, and to the point that I just wasn't in a good mental state, and I was snapping at literally everybody. Like it was that bad. I'm not going to go into like details about it because that's my personal history, but there's that. My gaming laptop Aspire 7 costs around 1400. I've seen gaming laptops go for around 600 bucks, especially secondhand. I was thinking maybe spending about like 800 or well, at least 1k. Also, welcome in for anybody that's new. My name is Revan. And yeah, welcome in. But as I was saying, I was maybe thinking of spending like 1k for that computer. For a laptop, I don't know. Like, for at least a decent one, you might be more correct than anything else. 600 might be more easier as a second-hand computer, laptop. But I also am hoping that if, as I mentioned before, if everything goes well for me, I'll be able to get a computer that helps me with the coding program in order for me to do better. And I'm hoping that at least the specs are better for that, so I can what's the word I'm looking for? So I can at least use the computer in order to stream. Don't give up on your dreams. Join the PC Master Race. Dude, I'm going to join the PC Master Race at some point. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe if I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, if I ever reach a point that I feel comfortable, like showing my face at some point, like, I would love to, like, have different type of streams, like maybe streaming or content, maybe streaming or making videos on like travel. Like I love the idea of traveling. I love the idea of exploring new cultures. I really want to have that kind of like taste of like seeing new things, interacting with new things, and all sorts of things. And just that, and that, I know this is unrelated. I know this is unrelated. I know I'm the butcher, like spacing out or like sidetracking on things. So yeah, that's just me. I was lucky. I got PhD grants to finance my gaming computer. Tell the boss I need the power for coding. Dude, I would love to do that. I have an uncle that literally just went to school, got the scholarships, and he had enough money left over to, I believe, buy a car. Like, dude, like that is something. I'm jealous on that aspect. I actually need compact Armada M7700. Pretend needs Alienware Dawnbringer 9000 Deluxe. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Is it like an older model, perhaps? Notes from the last fire drill. Liam's new vacation plan cut 22 seconds off our best time. Drag we need a solution for your Beast Abyss ladder. PV, you are dead because you were 2 minutes late to the evac point. I live in a skateboard. I love PV. I love PV, dude. Tell them a pleasant intoxication is stirred into hot water or fruit juice, says the boom. Was made coughing. What's it made from? Is a lupus. Does it get better or do they cancel each other out? We need to do some scientific tests, maybe like an umbrella PV. I think this is about 4. I don't know what their new names are. I just made up the Alienware name. They're always overpriced though. I don't know. Compaq still made computers. I didn't know. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like I've been so left out of touch recently when it comes to technology. Like the only things I've been keeping track is like phones, like Samsung phones or Samsung devices. And I just don't really keep track of anything else because I know Alienware is still a thing as far as I'm concerned. I don't think Compaq makes computers anymore. I think. Could be wrong. Well, my first laptop was the Compaq was with Windows 2000. It was pretty good back in 2005. Dude, that makes me feel old. I think I was a kid back then. Holy cow. Time flies. Dang. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Use a stress test. There is nothing wrong with a 500 wake up call. Profanity deleted by Infoboard 6. You're welcome. Adjective, Bervin, nouns, Gil. Liam, if the 6 learns to censor all languages, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Oh, I want to get a new Samsung tablet since my current one is getting lame. I turned 20, then born in 1985. Damn, 2000. Red wasn't born yet. No, like I was a kid when like 2000s. Like I don't think in certain perspective I'm old compared to other people. But I'm probably old to some people. Like my younger sister just calls me an old man at times. So that's a fun experience. We're like a decade apart, so there's that. The beauty of being in a Latino family, you don't know when your next sibling is going to come in the next 2 decades afterwards. Pun intended. Sorry, everyone. I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Got you covered, Carlo. There's soup in the gallery, Dexter and level for me, and fruit cocktail. And to think we might have left port without you. Found a mug yesterday near the biolab. Nice one with a magnetic base. You left it on stock to a bulkhead. That's mine. I just put it down for a sec when my hands were full. Next time, maybe empty it first. Great. I finished the assignment paperwork for the Nexus. Had to fudge a few details, but you are both officially members of the Pathfinder team. Welcome. Andrade, I just want to check in publicly about what I said. Comments. Relax, Harper. The best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming. I'll keep that in mind. Gotta love Drax. I'm like senior millennial technically, but my parents were boomers with my mom born in 1948, dad in 1954. Then my stepdad in 1950. That makes me feel. That makes me feel old, but no old. I don't know. Like I'm trying to process, uh, like the whole year thing, the 1948 and 1954. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, is your mom like a groomer or something like this? I don't think I'm allowed to say that actually. Now that I think about it, but like that's not my like hi dad. Nice to see you again. um, but that's like something I'm going to procure in my opinion because it's not my business. But that is such a long time. Holy cow! That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to divulge more than that. What's over here?
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Didn't you move to Texas? I have no comment.
No poker tonight. Reports. Lots of them. I know what you're trying to do, and I hate that it's working.
How you gonna spend your fortune, Gil?
More crumbs. Going where?
Hope you finally found the pack of Bro! No! Ah. I'm not gonna get involved on that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I should be defending you in some sort of way, but I just can't get involved. Never had kids. My ex-wife wanted me to buy her a Victorian dream house first, and I could only find factory work, and may one day bring back home the milk. Bruh. Honestly, I think, and maybe it's just me thinking on this aspect in my own perspective, but a dream house is anywhere that makes you feel comfortable with your partner. Because, like, that's like the main aspect of things. Because regardless on how bad the situations are, the partner is supposed to be there for you in the good ones or the bad ones. At least that's how I was raising off.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
I'm probably too young compared to like maybe both of you, cause like I'm near my 30s. I'll probably say that much. Would it be nice if my ex-wife were raised to think like that? I think it might depend. Yeah, I think it might depend on your partner, cause like people can be really materialistic. Like nowadays, relationships feel more materialistic. And I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong about it. But I don't know. Sweet summer child. Oh, thank you, Dad. But anyways, EA for games set in space. Yeah, sure. I don't know why I called it that. I just realized that.
One trap, ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Remember the survey ship? This might not be pretty. Are you...
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Okay, let's keep the ex-wife jokes a little bit down. Like I don't I like to believe that, like, at least on the chat, that we can make jokes and whatnot, but there's certain things that can be sensitive. If benevolence just doesn't feel like comfortable with the jokes, please. I'm not trying to be like censorship or anything like that, because legit, like, jokes are just jokes. But there are things that, sometimes doesn't fly with other people. Again, I'm not trying to censor. I'm not trying to be a jerk about things. Just want to find some balance. Um, so I do apologize if I do sound like a jerk for trying to establish certain things. But I also want to, I don't want to say like make things like a safe space, because let's be honest, I'm probably going to say something that might hurt somebody feelings at some point and probably regret it, apologize about it, but it's still, you know, I want to say like maybe some like human decency at best, if that makes sense. Okay, no more jokes. I do apologize if I sound too sensitive about things. That's just me trying to, be fair, if anything. Um, you know, uh, I said like I'm not trying to be like some sort of like police or like censor or anything like that. Just you know, I want everybody to have fun with the conversation, jokes, or things like that. Uh, I feel bad now. like I know I'm trying to be polite to both sides, and I do probably came aggressive, so I do apologize on that aspect. Um, that's on me. I feel like I just mentally just got hit it. Could be wrong. So that's on me. My mistake for trying to be if I sound rude. And I also apologize for the benevolence if I say something offensive. Um, just throwing that out. So who's the best romance option in Andromeda? Um, in my opinion, it's a little bit hard because in terms of looks, Cora looks like my ideal like woman in real life at some sort of degree. Like a huge tomboy, like ready to like get like down and dirty to do work. PV is like my venture side, and so I also like her because she's like, oh, let's do this, and then just let's do this and regret whatever happens later, type of thing. But Petra, I also like her because she's sneaky. She's like, I don't know. I want to say a little of a. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a confidant, if I'm pronouncing that right. Cora looks similar to Destiny in the cartoons Captain Scarlet. I never heard of that show. Holy cow. You get Tate? Just double checking on that on you. I said like I do apologize if I came across the rude to you. So, I believe if I have to put in ranking, for the romance options, at least for the male character, it would be, I want to say Petra, followed by Cora, then PV. At least for the female like options, because I like for me at least like trying to go for like a male like romance option is just I don't know, it just doesn't really feel it for me. Like I'm not saying that I like just preference, I guess, just to put it gently, because like probably that can get taken out of context.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to Outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a Pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
I do want to say in terms of explicit content, because it can get explicit. Better is probably the more subtle one, because all you hear is just kissing. Maybe some noises. Well, PV and Korra is like a whole different thing. There's like a full nudity. Like, not like downstairs nudity, but some upstairs nudity. So, yeah.
Kadara is a lifesaver. I'd promised some people some things I wasn't sure I could get. Turns out I can get them all on Kadara. Funny how things work out.
Are you breaking any laws, trading with exiles?
If the law isn't in writing yet, can I really break it? We're living on the edge, Ryder. I'll sweat the small stuff when I've got survival figured out.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Oh boy. What time is it right now? It's about 12:40.
Hey,
Okay.
We can talk more later.
There's nothing new with you.
sure.
So, are there space hamsters on Andromeda? I don't know, but we'll probably find out. Or at least some sort of space mice. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon's ship.
Right.
It's not like there's much riding on this. Just our best chance to find Meridian.
Pressure. I like that. Luckily, no matter where you go in the universe, physics still applies. Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
I don't know. Sometimes I think we're in over our head.
Sometimes?
Here's our chance to find out.
Oh, wait for people to learn more of the Remnant. I'm doing alright. What about you? Gonna hang out for a bit, then gonna hop on some Vermins too. I'm doing alright. I'm pretty tired. Work was fun, to put it gently. Especially since I spent a lot of time under the sun, so that was an experience. But other than that, it was alright. just physically exhausted. And I hope that you have fun in your game. I hope everything goes well.
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea.
Of all the ideas so far, it's the one most likely to blow up in our face.
Oh, thanks for the inspiration. Any other bubbles you want to burst?
Is there more about Kalinda you want to share?
Back home, she was upper crust. An ambassador. Respected, living the high life, but miserable. Not built for royalty, she said. With her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying BTU quite a bit. That's great to hear. Hopefully, because I haven't played the game myself. So hopefully it's just, fun. BTU were a blast in Raid 2 alert. Oh yeah, Raid Alert 2 is one of my favorites. Is that Command and Conquer, if I'm mistaken?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Command and Conquer. Okay, I don't think I have
We'll talk again later.
the opportunity to play it. I remember that one of my uncles gave me like a bundle, a collection, a disc for the collection of Command and Conquer. It was fun, but I couldn't play all of the games for some reason. And the ones that I was able to, like, I just couldn't comprehend how it worked. Nuclear launch detected. Extra crispy. That's good to hear. I really want to say, if they is still here, I do want to apologize to him. I feel like I was a little
I hear you found a stasis locker from the Solarian Ark.
Technically, someone else found it first. But yes.
How wonderful. I know it's not the Ark itself, but any sign is better than nothing, surely. Please, if I can help the search at all, just ask. Or ask anyway. You're good company.
Tell me something else about the ship.
I'm sorry, Ryder. I don't really feel like reminiscing.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
That was the case about old Command and Conquer, but Red Alert 2, I think, is pretty easy to get into. Other Command and Conquer are a bit more confusing, yeah. I think they made a first-person shooter for Command and Conquer, if I'm not mistaken. That was probably the only game that I, like, at the time when I was younger, found it really fascinating because I was really into, like, first-person shooters. So, yeah. Command and Conquer.
How's it going?
Yeah, Renegade was fun.
Sounds good.
I really wish I could be able to play the game again, but... What is this? Free email from PB. And I should be the email. The Tempest. I didn't play it, but I should try. You can drive vehicles and yeah, it was fun. I don't remember much of it, but I remember having like fun times with it. Hey, I got a new Revenant project in the works. It's gonna be big. Come say hi into my room on Tempest, will you? I guess I'm too far.
Pock. You're gonna be the gateway to so many great things, my friend.
Hey there. You named her Pock?
Yep. Proof of concept. To distinguish her from Zap, your souped-up, nasty combat version.
Zap. I like it.
Yeah, it's edgy. The storage box from the vault on Eos was the key to everything, including integrating that piece of REM tech you got me. But our new observer friends are just the beginning. I'm working on something even bigger.
Journal 0 Hour and RA3 were pretty good in my opinion. On my computer, I only got open RE Combined Arms, CNC Net, Tyrant Sun, Firestorm, or RA3 now for now. Oh yeah, Command and Conquer Generals was really fun. Forgot about that one. I didn't quite get into RA3. Yeah, like my only knowledge about Command and Conquer was Renegade, and everything else I just couldn't comprehend them for myself. So feel free to enlighten me, honestly, if you guys are willing to share on that.
I'm all ears.
So get this. We can only scan for remnant signatures we've already encountered. My scanner's doing that around the clock. But if I integrate the right REM tech, we could scour the cluster for any remnant signature, even ones we don't have. My scanner would literally become a remnant mystery detector.
Your enthusiasm is infectious.
Yeah, don't tell Lexi. She'll look for a cure. I came to Andromeda to touch the unknown, to find the never-before-found. Once I perfect this scanner, it'll do exactly that. All I need is 3 specific pieces of REM-tech.
We can do that.
You rock. Pock and Zap think so too. So far, I've located the first piece. It's back on Eos. I'll upload the coordinates.
I think Dune 2 might be the first. It came from Dune 2 yesterday. In the 90s. I think Dune 2 might be the first strategy game, but maybe Warcraft 1 came out, not sure. Yeah, it might be actually. What's with Dune 2000 was pretty cool with cutscenes, having actors like the guy who played Gimli on Lord of the Rings. I honestly feel so outdated because I just don't really watch like stuff as much as I want to, or like play games that might be interesting or older. I feel so outdated. I'm sorry if I just sound so ignorant about things. That's what you. What
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise is all the more cluttered. What's up?
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
Dune 2 is very similar to CNC. It's okay, man. We can know everything about everything. That's totally fine. But no, like I think it's kind of like the aspect of being left out that like probably bugs me. I'm not saying that it's like a major thing. It's just like, oh, I've been left out type of thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, didn't I? I forgot about that. I don't really see the point of it, but might as well get it out of the way. Is this one, I believe? No, it's not this one. This one. Darren. $50, and then you have 40 funds. Okay, wait. I want to look at something real quick. Okay, there's nothing there. Oh, I can craft those? Buy those? Oh. Pistols, shotguns, melee. Nothing interesting there. This one. Dune 2 is Uh, I'm just a strategy game guy. Like that's really fine. I tried to play XCOM. I believe I mentioned that yesterday, and let's say I didn't win as planned when I was playing it. It wasn't on stream though. I gotta point that out. It wasn't on stream. Um, but it was an experience to say the least. Have you played Sword of the Stars? Never heard of it. Let me look it up. This game, man. Yeah, XCOM is tough. I think it takes a while to get into. I think you might like the Hyper faction. Sword of the Stars. I'm probably gonna look that up too. Hi, do you play Age of Empires 2 Definite Edition from 2019? Tate, I do want to say I'm sorry if I do this inappropriate. I guess I got a little sensitive. I do apologize on that. Not sure if you heard it the first time, but I just want to say it again, just in case. So yeah. Feel free to be angry at me. That's I feel like at least I deserve that much. I'm looking for. Do it then past. Oh, I see. Age of Empires is not really my thing, though I think this game is for sure. It's for sure fun. Is the world next to a singularity? Will spaghetti anyone? Singularity. Kadara? I don't think so. Oh, good. I got a group and we play daily if we're getting into it. I'm probably going to let you guys talk for now. I don't know if I have like too much input unless I've been addressed. I guess that's like the best thing I can do.
What do you want, Pathfinder?
Oblivion. You heard of it?
Of course. It's my product. What of it?
Just curious. I'll let you get back to it.
Good. Yeah?
Okay. I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
You gotta move the mod that adds cool stuff for it. It just look like there was a dark sphere with a creation disk with a ship was landing on the planet. I honestly didn't notice. I was trying to skip the cutscene. Stronghold is really fun. I was more into Dawn of Warcraft 3. I saw it Sloan, my dad. Knew something, but I guess not. Coxax 3 wasn't bad, sort of similar to Age of Us. Sorry. I'm yawning over here. Mainly because I'm tired. Just physically tired. I don't know if my voice or my whispering just got caught on the mic. I just wanted to clarify that out in case that it did. I'm pretty sure the squeakiness of my chair is like getting caught in the mic. So some sort of level degree.
Pathfinder, you've got missed calls on the Tempest. Check back when you've got a minute.
I do gotta say, I really like Subi's voice. Her accent is just lovely. So, what am I looking for here? Came back for a reason. Everyone gets tired at least once daily. That's true. I'm also really out of shape, so pulling cars during the sun for 8 hours is just
and destroyed the search vessel.
What are the odds they'll surrender peacefully?
different.
Less than 1%.
I just don't want to be like yawning on the ear of everybody. Hopefully I'm not, but if I am, I do apologize.
So why did you come here?
Short answer? Never been before.
That's it?
Yeah, why not?
You just started a job recently. I'll get easier if so. Yeah, I just literally started today. Won't be as exhausted. Yeah, it's mainly like the physical aspect because I wasn't expecting for me to just be what's the word I'm looking for? To literally be pushing cards like every other like second. Because I said it was going to be like a little bit more relaxed to some degree because the first few hours was like easy, but as they progress, everything just gets like taxing physically. I think by the end of my shift, I felt like I was walking in air. I just couldn't feel my legs because I was that out of shape, and I just was hoping at that point just to be released from my shift. The only problem that I'm legit just I'm not really a big fan of.
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone remember, these people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
This'll be good.
Private channel only once we're in, Sam.
Oh yeah, it'll get easier after a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. That my only issue is that the schedules aren't like set, so it's like every other week. It's like guess what day you're gonna get, rather than like you're gonna be working from this day to this day, and I'll be like okay cool. I'm also out of shape usually. I know the feeling. I've been wanting to go to the gym for quite some time myself, but I just didn't have the money for it, or just didn't have the opportunity. Some factories I work at, plant managers occasionally will try out the operations at a press for a few minutes and be like, this is easy, and it's like, okay, stay there for 10 hours now. So yeah, some managers are really condescending. Dude, I hate those type of managers. It's just, it feels so anticlimactic. Like I understand like your style as like some of them, obviously not all of them, because I have come across managers that are like, yeah, like I know, I understand how it feels, but you still gotta do your job. Like I've been through that spot type of thing, and there's some managers that just pop into the position just because they have the opportunity from like either exterior or from a whole different department that they don't even know how it works. So it can be annoying at best. But the ones that are like, oh, this is just easy, then you probably just did something else. Like that's my best guess. and that's just more frustrating. Cause they like, cause they still do the job. The manager is like, it's whatever. And when it comes to like the whole shift, it's just like they don't do that. They don't do it. I had one manager when I was working at the airport, where he got his hands dirty, and he actually just goes out there and just start working around the employees. And there were some that they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm here, I exist," and I was like, "Cool, move along." Just my opinion. Or my story.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Catherine Nye, Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
Right, that manager sounds like a cool dude. He was. I don't remember if he got fired or left. I believe he left due to like personal issues, or no, like yeah, personal issues regarding his like family, his family. But like other than that, I wouldn't mind keeping him around.
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way, a Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster. Many died. My son was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed. Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
That can happen? I've never heard of Overlord.
I guess your father hadn't either. Excuse me. I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
We needed an escape. I thought the initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
That is true. I like some of the supervisors that actually gets their hands dirty, and I just like, yeah, I got my position somehow, or because I just I tickle the fancy of like whoever's above me, so I can get the position. Just to put in some soft words. Some people are just jerks. Unfortunately, seems like a lot of people sometimes. That is true. Like a lot of people, they tend to just be like, you know what? I'll just do whatever I want. You do whatever you want, or you do what you have to do, and I do whatever I want. When I think I have an experience when I was working for a casino, I was getting trained. I think that's the better phrasing, for a casino. Like all the stuff was really really nice. Everybody that I met was like super nice, super chill, super fun. Like they're like we've been through your spot, so we know how it feel, what it feels like. So like we can help you on things, but you also gotta do your job. And they had like a lot of activities. Like they had like two different type of parties, like one for like family and one not for like employees to bring their families, and there was also the second party, which it was essentially for adults only to like get drunk and all that kind of stuff. And there was also a Halloween party that they pull up, and whoever like have like the coolest custom gets like a photo. And I believe it was posted on Instagram. I could be wrong on that one. They had a book club, which it was something that I legit wasn't even expecting on that. They had like D&D games and all those sort of like fancy things, and I was like, dude, this is like pretty rad. And like I wish I could stay on that company, but it just couldn't meet the standards that they were looking for, unfortunately. But like they were super cool, super chill about things. And honestly, if I was given the opportunity of like them be like, hey, do you want a second shot, I'll be like, I'm in, because it was that nice. And the schedule wasn't that bad either. Like they were doing like 4 10s, so it's like 4 days, 10 hours, and that's just my opinion. Sorry if I sound like I'm bragging.
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the Initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence. Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
That name sounds familiar. I just don't remember from what. Doesn't sound like you're bragging. I think things will see overwhelming at first, but be patient. I give it a time, and it becomes manageable. Yeah, I'm hoping for that. Honestly,
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you.
The only
Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
That's good to know.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the Initiative never repeats its mistake.
That is true. I'm hoping that everything goes well, and I'm getting used to the work.
It's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Whatever Knight's planning can't be good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly. My scanner tripped the AI detector.
I can mask this as an error, but future pings might draw attention.
Maybe there's another way to find out what Knight's planning, if she gives us enough time.
Hey,
Looks like Knight's personal console. Sam, can you get into it?
Yes, but my access will trigger the AI detector. You'll only have one chance.
Okay, let's wait until we know what we're looking for.
Hey, you might enjoy it after you get into the flow of things. I'm hoping for that. But I'm also hoping that if things goes as a plan, and it's going to be like a huge stretch, if anything, I'm hoping to at least work for a company coding. It may sound in completely different, but you know, like I like the idea of working remotely, and this is just me. I guess you can probably call it a child dream. And it's just working remotely and traveling, exploring like new places. Like I mentioned that before, like the idea of traveling is something that I find is so fascinating, and the opportunity just to work and get paid just and travel is just amazing. I want to say before tripping the AR detector for real. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. That's a really smart idea on that. Thank you. If that's what you want, make clear steps towards that direction. I'm hoping for that. I'm supposed to be trying to join a coding program in my town, and it's going to be a little bit difficult, mainly because of the time schedules that they're giving me. But if I can manage on handling everything properly, and if they accept payouts instead of just a full pay for the courses, like dude, I'll be set. At least I like to believe that. I like to be positive on that, because when I was thank you for that. Other sensory gallery of Durian feels it. Elsewhere, I could smell like an elk or hear like a drill, but there is no booth where I could think like an artificial intelligence. Try it. Imagine being 2 or 3 times as intelligent as you are now. You are likely already approaching the level considered chetos. Genius for your species. Now keep going 10 times, 20 times. The mind reels, doesn't it? And you still aren't as intelligent as an AI. Now consider how different such a mind might perceive and interpret the world. Compared to how you understand, think how different a sonnet might seem, or sunset. They ask yourself, what will such a mind make of our morality? The value of organic life. My lab partner evolved 1,000 light years away. But make no mistake, he's alive in our server, which is truly alien. Have you ever tried KOTOR 1 or 2? I tried play KOTOR 1 on my Switch, and I really want to finish it. Uh, but I think one of my save just got. I think on one of my save I just got bored and activated the cheats and yeah. Because in one of the updates before I stopped playing the game, or the latest update before I stopped playing the game, they added the cheat menu for the game. So I was like, oh, this is nice. And let's say it was an experience. But I'm pretty sure, or at least I've heard, that there was supposed to be a Cotter game coming up, or a remake for it, and hasn't happened yet. And I'm a little bit bummed out for that because I really, really plays off. Mainly on that aspect that the Star Wars franchise is big, but maybe it's just me. But I kind of want to see if like they added romance into the game. It may sound silly, but like I like the concept on how they Bioware makes romance into the games. And I could be wrong, but I believe Cotter was made by Bioware, at least back in the day. Thank you for the list of data. It's so obvious when you run a comparison that gets the sum all our data show the working AI produce a detectable electromagnetic pattern. It's similar to brain activity and organic life. Different cases about this signature I even tested against a basic BCI. They're not even close. So blathering aside, the answer is yes. All we need is sensors that pick up the EM pattern of an AI operating nearby or interface with a Pathfinder implant, and we got a detector. Child's play. How's your virus coming along? I think the phrase you were looking for was pipe dream, but that sounds more like a goal. Yeah, I think that's like the better phrasing. Thank you on that. I'm hoping that my pipe dream just uh achieves at some point. If not, at least retire early. I like that idea too. Just put a lot of money
We
on
need to be certain what
stocks.
to look for first.
At least put a lot of money on stocks and why not? So yeah, that's also fun, you know. And just leave off stocks. I've probably just been like overthinker or overachiever or like some sort of like Jimmy ideology, but you know, there's that. Pipes are a good thing in my culture. Oh, like pipe dreams or just pipes? Like I know we're talking about pipe dreams or like goals and whatnot. I just want the clarification on that. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lie, that whole thing like pipes just kind of makes me think of like Super Mario for some reason. And I'm like Italian, but that's probably a stretch.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria. I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
It sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh, yes. Very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
Shit, that's awful.
That's why I left for Andromeda, and why I joined Knight.
Haven't tried Kotor myself. Might get around to it eventually. So I'm more of a Trek fan. Benevolence is also a Star Trek fan. If you want to have conversations about that with him, Kotor, while simplistic at times, is pretty solid. Um, Kotor 2 has awesome writing. I view Mass Effect as a sort of a spiritual sequel to Kotor. I've heard it's like a proto Mass Effect. That's how I view it. Okay, that's cool. I've heard Kotor 2 wasn't great compared to the first one, but I could be wrong. Let's say it's just word of mouth on that aspect. But Court of One was fun for me. Well, it's still fun for me. I just haven't get back into it. I do like. I believe there was a morality system, if I'm mistaken, that was loosely inspired. The Mass Effect loosely was inspired by KOTOR, if I'm mistaken. I could be wrong. My brain's a little fried right now. KOTOR 2 has better grinding in some ways, but it's unfinished. It's unfinished? I thought it was like a full game. Because KOTOR 2 came out on 2010, I think? Correct. I think I could be wrong on that aspect. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up now. Of the Old Republic. The plus 3. That came out 2004. I was way off. That is a whole year gap. 6 years gap. And you can feel in the game. However, there are mods that restore some of it. I really want to play some games on PC. Because I believe KOTOR 1 and 2 are available on Steam. I could be wrong on that aspect. So that'll be fun to play. What else? The Killing Floor is probably going to be fun. Like playing with, like, I don't know, viewers or like friends. Just trying to make funny videos with it. And other things. There's so many games.
It's a relief to be free, but Sam wasn't so bad. Each AI is different.
None of the Geth who attacked the Citadel stopped the others from hurting my little sisters.
I'm sorry. Sam would have been sorry too.
Really? It would? Well, thank you.
I believe, I could be wrong. I believe only KOTOR 1 has romance options.
Bye. Come by anytime.
I could be wrong on that aspect.
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
Because what's it called? If KOTOR 1 was based on, what's the word I'm looking for? No, if KOTOR 2 was incomplete, then I don't think the like Roman system might be implemented, because that probably be like a like a side option. Because I don't think the Romans aspect of KOTOR 1 was something that was heavily like implied. It felt more like, oh, you want to do it? Here it is. It's not like sort of like Mass Effect, where the Romans option is like, oh, you want this space waifu, then you can have her, and it's going to be affecting the falling part of the story. I think you're right. I could be wrong. I do want to say that, but if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's like the best thing I can phrase it. On the subject of the 2189 flash crash nicknamed the Illusion sinkhole, thousands of stocks price collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personal accounts. The responsible was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence developed by the Ilium stock market, whose sentence has been illegally modified. Relas Javis, a senior white hat hacker on the Bank of North Astra, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such BI, which makes decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across zero space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetical stockbroker will not to ignore. As far as the PI knows, is just moving numbers around. TPJs testify it might even find the personally fulfilling in ways organic life can detect, but for us, decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruins. Yeah, it's probably more blunt in Mass Effect, or clearly stated and not imply. Because on Mass Effect, I feel like I could be wrong, but on Mass Effect, it's kind of like, oh yeah, like there's like Mass Effect 1 was like, oh yeah, do you have this alien woman capturing in stasis? How about you rescue her and see if you can romance her, and somehow, some way, you manage to romance Ashley, which I don't have much to say about that. Mass Effect 2 feel a little bit more implemented, or at least a little bit better. Because like the decisions you make on the first game also has an effect on Mass Effect 2. So like the whole conversation that you have with Ashley just actually have like some meaning. Like Liara not being there and only as a shadow broker, or the shadow broker DLC is like a whole different thing. Because if you have the DLC, she is like, "I was like, you died, like our still thing," and depending on your answer, then the story might follow on that route. Kind of like making Liara like the main female romance option throughout throughout the 3 games. Mainly because if you think about it, Liara is probably the only one that you can romance throughout the 3 games. Because Ashley, you can only romance her from 1 and 3. Same thing with Kaiden. Tali, you can only romance her from 2 and 3. Same thing with Garrus. I believe it was Grex. He is only available for. I don't think he's even available. The only Krogan that I know that is romanceable is on Mass Effect 2, and I don't know if that has any difference on Mass Effect 3. So yeah, like there's romance, more implemented romance in Mass Effect. While in Coulter is just like an option, and each story just feels like its own arc, at least on Mass Effect in terms of romance.
The AI detector picked up the scan. That'll be hard to explain away.
A military-grade EMP device normally used to damage electrical equipment.
Damn it. They must know something's up by now. Be ready. Blueprints for the computer network on the Nexus. So we don't know what she's planning, but we know where.
I didn't use those an option. That just didn't play now. I was hoping. I honestly wouldn't mind reloading the game, but the last time I tried to do that, my whole system just crashed on me. Well, not crash, but it was kind of like in a bug because it wasn't loading.
Enemy down.
Yeah, it's still nothing.
We need to be certain what to look for first.
Was this even operational? No. Got back from checking on my parts. Jonas was calling for Josephine to fly to him, and she was just like, "I'm over here. You can fly here." That's good. Coder 2 might be better in the aspect. Cute. I think the gameplay of Coder probably would be better, but maybe Coder 2 might be better if it was implemented into the game.
And we're on the move.
Where am I supposed to be looking at?
It's a schematic for a blue box?
A quantum computer. They serve several purposes, including creating AI. Security protocols breached.
Cross-reference for blue boxes or quantum computers, EMP, and the Nexus.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now.
So I gotta fly back to a Nexus. Great. Actually, can I just perhaps go to the thing? What time is this? About 1:35. You know what? I think I'm probably gonna end the stream early tonight. Mainly because like I'm really tired and I feel like I really need rest. So yeah. I mean, the Kotor 2 might be better in the aspect of that in Kotor 1 the areas were barren in the game was simple at times. So Kotor 1 writing is also brilliant at times. I see. Okay, then that probably sounds better than what I was thinking about. Because my whole brain was thinking of the Romans thing, and I just couldn't think of anything else. For some odd reason. This is better than Infinite Caffeine. Dude, I love caffeine. I really love caffeine. It's just good with like milk or cream or whatever type of add-ons you have on the coffee. You were filling in context. Yeah, like the whole time I was just thinking like Romans. It's just me thinking that's normal. I guess I'm that single. Pun intended. Let me check on the video call and then I'll save, then call it a night.
Are you sure about that?
Pathfinder,
We don't
you
know
have
how
pending
long
vid
we're going
calls.
to need the rations to last. Even trading with Kadara and Aya, we don't have a reliable food source in Helios yet. I'm sure you'll find a way.
Okay, you missed my message that contextualized it. Yeah, probably did. That's on me. Actually, I do want to try something before calling it a night. Because the last time I tried to do this, my whole game just got stuck on a loading screen. And let's say this one. See if that works. Alright, well, I'm out. Take it easy, man. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out, dude. Have a good night. Or have a good day. Take care, Hyper. Have fun conquering the universe. Will do. I just want to see if the game loads. If not, then it's whatever, you know. Cause last time I tried to reload a save file, it just didn't work for me. Take it easy. Likewise, enjoy talking to you all. Yeah, have a good night, dude. Oh, it didn't bugged out this time. Huh. Well, I guess that settles it. Anyways, thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for Tate. Hi. Well, take care. Benevolence and Hive Rhythm to be here hanging out with me tonight. This is more of a thank you thing that I really like to do at the end of the stream, mainly because it's a small, like, I wouldn't want to say a small community, but technically it's a small community. It's more of a token of appreciation from my part. So thank you so much to them for hanging out with me, chatting up with me. I do want to say thank you for anybody that's watching the VOD. I really appreciate it. Once again, my name is Revwayne. Stream 4 days a week, Tuesdays to Fridays from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Technically, that's like an hour late. That's on me. But yeah. Anyways, feel free to subscribe and all the sort of YouTube shebang. And that out of the way, hopefully you have a great, beautiful day, night, or even or night. Hopefully everything goes well for you and everything just gets better for you. Have a beautiful day, week, or weekend, depending when you're watching this. Anyways, have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.